So excited to bring you guys this little sampler of Wild Winter Spark here. So I'm going to be doing 10 minutes of boot camp HIIT, 10 minutes of power yoga sculpt, 10 minutes of animal flow, primal flow. Three styles that I love. So here's just a taste. Coach K, by the way, make sure that you're warmed up before you do this. I'm not going to take much time to do warm up, at least 5 minutes. Then you can dive into this one piece, or you can do the whole thing. Let's begin. I'm just going to take a minute just to reset. No longer than a minute, then we're going to dive into our boot camp. Just to give you the flavor of what's to come. Let's take a deep breath in, fill those lungs and belly. Exhale, ground through the heels and the toes. And now inhale right up. And exhale, extend, big breath out, lengthen through the back of the leg, shake whatever needs to shake. Connect to your core as you're hanging towards the floor. Belly button in, touching into one vertebrae at a time, coming up. Inhale once again. Exhale, drop. Inhale, flow the arms up. Exhale, drop down. Now this time we're going to step back into a lunge. And now step back into a plank. Just going to do one little round of this. Drop into one push-up. And now lift up. Extend through the hips, little down dog. Pedal through the feet. Now we're going to step or hop forward. And now do a half fold inhale. Full fold release. Roll yourself all the way up. Exhale down for a chair. Inhale, arms in the air. Tuck your belly button in. Exhale, drop down. Inhale, look forward, step the other leg back into that low lunge, lengthen. Step back into that plank, toes or knees, full push-up. Down dog, lengthen. Bringing some space in through the front side, through the back side. And step walker, hop to the front. Half fold, inhale. Full fold, exhale, and now roll all the way up. Inhale. And exhale, we are ready. We're going to do 8 minutes AMRAP, 4 exercises, 8 reps on each. Easy to remember. The first one is a squat and reverse lunge. This workout, you can use weights or no weights. Up to you. I'm going to use the weight we have here. And the clock is starting with the first exercise, squat to lunge. Weight center. Feet about hip width, shoulder width apart. So 1 squat into 2 lunges equals 1. Core nice and tight. Draw the belly in. Spine nice and tall. Really think of the belly. Corset, draw it in. So taking the tempo that works for you. Almost there on this one. One more. We're going to keep doing these 4 exercises until the timer goes off. Beautiful. Now, second exercise. Downward dog to knee tuck. Downward dog. Tuck. Tuck right into the elbow tricep. Looking forward. Pressing the fingers into the ground, lengthen through the spine. One more. Drive those hands in the ground. Cha, cha. Coming up for the third exercise, deadlift. So, taking the weight you have. If you don't have any weight at home, you can do this with your arms to have a heavier load with your arms straight in front. Draw that core in. Activate through the glutes as you raise up, turning on those back muscles as you lift up. Slight bend in the knee. Oh yeah, when you get in there, you can feel that. You don't need the heavy weight. Really nail down the basics. Draw that core in. Last one. Love it. Dead bug. One of the best core exercises around. Draw your belly button in. Head on the floor, arms up. 90 degrees. Master the basics. So when I have this, no movement here. So I want to keep that natural lumbar curve. But if I notice some as the leg goes out that it's lifting, then I want to reset, concentrate, pushing that down. So if you find this easy, then hold it longer. Hold it longer. Once you really nail this, then you can add full bodies. Nail this. So practical. So double arm is one. Okay, so we've hit all four exercises. We're going to keep going because we're just at 4 minutes. So let's rock it again. Squat, lunge, lunge, body weight or weight. Squat, lunge, lunge. Go for the mobility. Squat. When you got all that, then add that extra weight. Squat. When we do AMRAPs in our boot camps, generally there will be 8 to 15 minutes. And you just keep repeating the exercise, 3 to 6 exercises for that time. And it is power workout. I tell you, down dog. Now, how do I make this one tougher? Bring it higher on my tricep. Mind to muscle, focus core. Coming in deadlift. You can also do single legs as I slightly bend one knee. Feel that stretch, drive it, engage that back. Coming into the dead bug. Second round. So we got 2 minutes left in this AMRAP. Let's go. Drive. Last 2. Keeping it strong, stable. One more. No rest. Coming back up. Clock's still running, everybody. Nice full squat. Nice full lunge. 1 rep. Keeping that core super engaged. That back strong as you hold the weight. or no weight. Draw that belly button in. Down dog, let's do it. We're coming to the end, almost 8 minutes. Oh my goodness. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Beautiful. That takes us into a finisher, which I almost always have for our boot camps. This is 2 minutes, meant to take you to your edge and over it, up to the fence and over it. 2 minutes long. Are you ready? All this is 4 exercises, 20 seconds, 10 seconds rest. First one, ready, 20 seconds, go. Fast feet, fast feet. Core tight, turn it, turn it, turn it. Keep this strong and long as you move those feet. Agility. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, and shake it. 10 seconds. Going into simple squat jump. If you don't want to jump, come on your toes. Ready, go. Nice light landing. Drive those hips forward. 4, 3, 2. Take 10 seconds. Third exercise, mountain climber. We all know that one, hands down, ready, and go. Single leg or run it. Keep going. Come on for 5, 4, 3, 2. One more. Last one is bear crawl. Follow me forward and back on the mat. And go. 3 steps. You can also do this from the elbows. Come on, 8 seconds. And in 5, 4, 3, 2. You completed our 10-minute teaser boot camp. I'm going to flow you into Power Yoga Sculpt. Give yourself a little shake with body weight and with small weights. Inhale the arms high. Exhale. Inhale, left leg up. Balance on the one leg. Let yourself float on that one leg, like a one leg squat. Hold it, feel it. Find yourself in space. Lunge back. Inhale, lift high, drop low. Taking your hands to the ground. Take the leg back. Option to take 3-legged plank or on the ground. 1 push-up, yogi style. Now 1 chaturanga. You can take it to a cobra, an upward dog, or adding a push-up with it as a full. Let me repeat that again. So every time we come here, we either do a cobra, upward dog, or we go into half push-up and right in. Raise the right leg up. Inhale, squeeze the glute. Three-legged dog. Tuck to the knee, really crunch. Tuck to the left side. Tuck back to the right side. Inhale one more time. Lunge forward. Now grab the weights you have. Lifting up. Light weights generally because we're doing more reps. Inhale high. Exhale teeth. Inhale. Sorry, exhale up. Inhale. Exhale. Yeah. That's 3, 2, and 1. Turning into warrior 2. Warrior 2. So as I come up, I'm going to squeeze the arms together. As I drop down, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Going down. So I'm opening through the hips. Press. Weights you can use like 1 kilo, 2 kilos, 3 or 4 at the max. Let's do one more of those. Really add your own resistance. Squeeze. Now shift to the back of the mat. Coming into, let me show you from the front, surfer lunge. Raise into a lateral raise as you hold it. Hold that server, draw the belly in. Open through that spine, you're on that left leg. Stay there for 3, 2, 1, coming up. Press to the sky, coming airborne now. Warrior 3 and reverse fly. Stay there, stable and strong. 8 times. Grip the toes on the floor. Drop that hip down. Oh, so good. Last 3. Oh, so good. Bring that knee up. Curl in the biceps. Now ready. Press it down, weights to the ground. Use the weights to stabilize. Core tight. Now lift up for 8, 7, 6. Bend the right knee. 5 and 4. So good. 3. Gotta get in the middle more. 2. Oh, now we're bringing the leg back in. Hang forward. Let it shake. Half fold. Full fold. Slowly coming up. Inhale the arms to the sky. Exhale down a chair. Now this time we're going to raise the other leg up. Other legs up, lift that knee, draw the belly in, balance, test it out. Sit into that squat. Sit that hip back, one leg squat. Play with your arms a bit. Feel the stabilizing, working. Take the leg back. Inhale up. Sink down lower into that lunge. Now mindfully come forward, have the weights a little bit out of the way. Beautiful. Now you can take your leg up into a 3-legged if you wish. One yogi style push-up. And then finding your back bend of choice around those shoulders. Back to down dog. Open through the front side. Back side, allow the heels to draw. Left leg up, inhale. Exhale to the elbow. Inhale to the right. Exhale to the left. Inhale back in the sky. Exhale, lunge forward. Grab those weights mindfully, carefully. Belly in tight. Let's go. Into the lunge. Press. And down. So you can stay in that lunge strong and stable and just press, focus on the upper body or do the whole thing. Yeah, feel it all. You're touching every part of your body in these sculpt classes, moving meditation. Switch that back leg on an angle into warrior two. So now I'm going to keep them there. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Squeeze again, shoulder blades as I drop. And again, open. Getting so much just on this one move. Press those elbows together. Now, shifting into that back leg, surfer lunge, walk the legs in a little bit, switch to lateral. Just stabilize, feel this. Level your shoulders, your wrists, your elbows drop from the neck. Sit into that butt for 3. Feel the heat rise, 2. And 1. Turn to the front, inhale. Exhale. Now coming into your warrior 3, moving into reverse fly for 8, 7. Now, if you just want to work on one part of those, either work on the reverse fly or the warrior 3. And in 4, 3, stable, strong on that other foot. 2, right there, feel it, feel it, feel it. And got a mirror there, gotta watch. Press the weights down, stable, draw your belly button in. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, so strong and long. 4, oh yeah. 3, 2, feel it, lengthen, sit into that left leg, lengthen that toe. So you don't need a long time. You just need a good time and focus in each rep. Not trying to get it done, but staying with each rep. Half fold, inhale. Full fold. Oh, just that little bit. I can feel it already. Those deep hip muscles. Coming into our mobility flow, animal flow. So I'm going to do one movement after the other. Of course, there's lots of variation. I'm going to do just the basics and variation, not too detailed now. So we're going to begin cat-cow on the ground. So we really need that good base. Spread the fingers. Practice gripping the floor. Gripping that floor. Let's do cat-cows. Press it up. Engage. Inhale, forward lengthen. Exhale, press. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. That's the first move. That's it. Then we're going to turn up the heat. Couple more. Engage that core as you round out. So this is all about, I love the primal and the animal because it works everything. Your balance, your stability, your flexibility, your mobility, your strength, cardio, gets everything. Now you're going to lift on the toes, sit back on the feet, going right into that yogi squat or partial yogi squat, allowing the knees forward. Take a big breath. Now we're going to come into lunges. So taking the arms forward, step the right leg, rotate, push that left hand into the ground, stabilizing under your shoulder. Reach for the sky. Turn that arm back around. Step in a beast mode. So you're up on your toes, balls of the feet, lengthen your hips behind. Step, lunge forward. Rotate, reach to the sky. Extend over your head, drop that hand to the ground. Engage that core, step back for more. Let's go. So once you get the basic, you can either intensify it by going slower, which means deepening your opening. Or you can add a little more cardio, like jumping lightly into it, but you got to feel good with it. Couple more. 2 more on this side. So open on the left. Suck. Now let go of the arms. Give those wrists a good shake. Okay, so now coming into one of the amazing moves. Now it's not so easy, but it's a duck walk. So you're coming into just a low squat and you're coming forward. You can even lift on the ball of your foot where your knees much more deeply bent. Might be easier for some like this at first, but really you can come forward. So good for your toes, your hips, your knees. Do a modification if you can't go fully into that. And now roll up. See the burn you get in your legs from that? Okay, so coming into bear position. Let me show you. Knees hovering over the ground. So I'm just going to do an rotational. Suck in. Opposite hand to knee, twist. Opposite hand, twist. First part of the move. Base to start. If you can't lift the knees yet, just practice right here. Opposite hand to knee. Add resistance as you press it in. You can always take a step back or a step forward. How do I take the step forward? Tuck. If I really have the stability through the shoulders, and stop. Give the arms a shake and roll. Woo! And then coming into ankle rocks. So really important, especially for any athletes, but also in the mountains to have that ankle, hip and ankle mobility. So I'm bringing the knee forward and aiming to keep the heel on the floor. Now, for some, you may be way up here, it just doesn't have the mobility yet. That's why we're just going to rock it forward and back. And eventually bring the foot closer in, and then you can really feel lower part of the leg. Just easing in. Little bit in, little bit back. And come to the other side. Come forward. Some stretching through the hip and that ankle. Wow, so good. Pull back. The feet are so important. We got to give our feet some love and attention. I'm on my bare feet so much because it just feels earthing down is really important. Even though it's cold in the winter, find a way to have the bare feet, at least once a week where you're really letting them fly or doing something active with your bare feet. Come forward, yogi squat, spine tall. And now sitting into the 90-90 hip movements, 90 degrees here, 90 degrees here. So the inner rotation, I'm going to push a little bit down. And I'm going to push this a little bit down. Some of us feel like we're going to fall over with this. Totally okay. You might need a little bit of a lift here. Use your fingers. Inhale. And then eventually you can hold that on your own without using your fingers. So what we're going to do here, end of the mat, hold the 90-90. Then we're going to flip it to the other side. So important to keep our hips happy and mobile. They're linking to everything. our gait, the health of our back. So here, inner rotation, outer. So as I'm pushing this down, I'm elevating so we can work up to doing it without your use of our hands. And eventually you can do where you raise it up, keep the leg down, raise it up, add a little more strengthening there. That might feel crampy for some. And hold it right there. And I'm just going to finish with some core rock and rolls. So you're going to rock one knee in, rock forward as if you're going to stand, rock the other knee in, rock forward. So practice on both legs using that core rock. So eventually what I would do in a class with this is add on getting up on your feet and then allow yourself to come back down. But for today, we're just going to practice the roll, practice engaging, switching legs. And just feeling everything in your body. I love the primal because it just touches every part. Roll back slow and up. Now we're going to end up on our feet, yogi squat. Ground down. And we're going to finish. I know the heart rate might still be pumping. We're going to just finish with a breath exercise. So the spine is tall. Now, some of you can stay here. If it feels good. For some of you, it won't be comfortable at all. So I invite you to sit down on your butt, give the legs a little shake, and just find a comfortable position. You can cross the legs. Before we finish here, we're just going to do a few side reaches to ground us down. Practice sitting, really anchoring down through your sit bones. And we're just going to we're going to finish with 3 intentional, long, grounding breaths, like you're putting a nice warm blanket. So lengthen through your spine. You can do this anytime during the day, especially if you're feeling stressed, feeling charged. So you can do it lying down, seated up, relax through the shoulders. Through the nose, we're taking 4 seconds deep belly breath. And also into the chest, 4 seconds. You're going to hold it at the top for 2 to 3 seconds. And then take a 6-second out breath, just subtly opening your mouth, just really through the nose again. And feel the rib cage, not just forwards, but sidewards. Pause, let it float, let it move. 6 seconds. And one more time to finish this series. Deep breath in, pull that breath all the way down to root you down, expand. Pause, hold it, hold that energy. And now release for 6. Feel everything drop away. 5. Letting it go. 4. Really letting it go. 3, 2, 1. And just feel the sensations in your body, everything you've just done. Amazing. You are amazing. Let's close this 3 teaser class with a full breath in and exhale. Thank you, my friends. I hope to see you in the mountains or online for Wild Winter Spark. Let's do it. Let's get on it.